Hello, everyone. I'm Opie Clint. Welcome to Inner Peace Time. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, our members in Texas. Hello, May and Krista. Hello, Hiro. Long time no see. Hello, T. Hi, Dia, Wendy, and John, K. Noon, and hello, Tiago. Thank you for joining here on Zoom. Also, hello, Lisa on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once, so if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I cannot see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. Another wonderful day. So, how are you guys doing? Everyone doing okay? You can nod. Or not. Okay, hello Julie. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. It's great that we get this opportunity to meditate together. Meditation is a wonderful tool and it's a practice, something that we do regularly. As we practice it, it gets better, it gets easier. It's kind of like brushing your teeth. We do it every day. Sometimes we do it kind of unconsciously, just it's the habit that we do. But it needs to become like that, at least in the sense of doing it. But when it's time to do it, enjoy. Take that time to really release and relax. That way you get the full benefit of your meditation. While meditation is kind of like a chore in the sense that you need to do it every day, but don't make it feel like a chore. When it's time to do it, I get the opportunity to meditate. It's my lucky time to relax. Take it easy. Take a break. Okay? Alright. Hello, Pat. Thanks for joining in. So, as we practice together, remember, always take your time. I know you hear me say this all the time, but it's very true. Whether you're brand new to meditation or you've been meditating for years, take your time. There's no need to rush, no need to force. You don't have to look perfect either, because we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. You can take your Instagram pictures later, but during the real meditation, don't worry about how you look. Be comfortable first. Okay? Alright, hello Hagzo. Thanks for joining on YouTube. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Relaxation is a very important first step. You don't need to rush, you don't need to force. Take your time. Allow your body to feel comfortable. So in these first few minutes, make adjustments. Find your perfect position. As I've been meditating for over 25 years, I still adjust when I first sit down. That way, I make those minor adjustments, allowing me to enjoy going in deeper and deeper, easier. So relax your entire body. from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Feel like a wave of relaxation is flowing throughout your entire body, allowing every muscle to release and relax, to feel comfortable, as if all your muscles loosen and lighten. No aches, no pains. And take your time. Relaxation is not always instant. Give yourself time to slow down, to release and relax. It's why we usually do a body scan, to go through every muscle in your body, releasing and relaxing. As we allow the relaxation to flow down every muscle. Another good way to help you relax is to imagine you're in your perfect place, your perfect environment for relaxation. You can imagine yourself sitting in your room, quiet and familiar. Or maybe you're sitting by the beach. Maybe you feel the flowers. Somewhere in the forest. Maybe up in the mountains. Or even floating in the clouds. Allow the environment to add to your relaxation, helping your body feel at ease and comfortable. As once your body is relaxed and comfortable, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. But it's a light focus, not too intense, not too intent. It's light and gentle. What we do is visualize or imagine your meditation object. Your meditation object can be anything, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. It doesn't even need to be an object. It can be a place, like the environment I recommended earlier. It can be a feeling, an idea. The point is, we allow our mind to stay with just one thing, rather than everything. Allowing your mind to calm down, slow down, and rest. Whenever I meditate, one environment I like to visualize is I'm sitting up on the hill, looking down on a valley. And it's before sunrise. It's still pitch black, very dark. And just gradually, as the sun starts to rise, light starts to enter. Then I can see a field of flowers, a river, a town. It's like as time goes by, gradually I see more and more details. Similar to our meditation object, an image. It doesn't need to be perfectly clear. But as our mind becomes more calm, more peaceful, the images become more clear. From that feeling of remembering, to feeling, to seeing. Allow it to happen naturally. But another reminder, seeing is not the goal. It is a bonus. So you don't have to force yourself to see. What we're doing is allowing our mind to slow down, to finally stop. And in those moments of stopping is when our balance starts to happen. That balance of relaxation and awareness. That's when our experiences start to happen. But remember, take your time. There's no need to rush, no need to force. Meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation. An opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So take your time. Give yourself time to relax, to slow down, to be able to just experience. If your thoughts come and go, let them come and go. Let them fly by like clouds in the sky. Some of these clouds may look familiar, look like something important. But in the end, they are simply clouds. Just like our thoughts. They are simply thoughts. Allow them to float by. You don't have to focus in, trying to grab at it, trying to critique, find reason or fault. You don't have to analyze. You don't have to do anything with it. Just leave it be. And yes, at first, not always so easy. We all tend to have a thought and then try to find a solution. And sometimes there is no solution, or it doesn't need a solution. It's just a thought. Leave them be. We're learning to slow down, to not impulsively think right away, but instead to just acknowledge, knowing it's there, and then just leaving it be. Not trying to review or research. It's just there. Like when you go to the beach. You're enjoying the view. You might even be enjoying a meal. And then the seagulls come. You don't particularly care where they're coming from. But one thing you must remember is don't feed the birds. Because if you feed the birds, one, they stay longer, and worse, they bring their friends. Just like our thoughts. If you feed into your thoughts, as in focusing in, putting that attention to it, it causes our thoughts to stay with us longer. And then other thoughts, then it becomes a chain of thoughts. Our meditation session becomes a thinking session. While the word meditation means to think, to contemplate, the act of meditating is learning how to not think, to stop the mind, to allow our mind to be quiet. And this is why we stay with just one thing first, helping our mind practice to slow down, to stay comfortably with one thing rather than everything, until eventually even that one thing we let go of. So as we practice together, take your time. You don't need to be perfect. You don't have to be a master. When you need a break, take the break. It's okay if you open your eyes for a while. That's why I have a video playing in the background. Something to look at, to help us release, relax, to let go of whatever was on your mind. And then, when you're ready, gently close your eyes and continue. To improve in meditation, go at your pace. Make adjustments. And little by little, it gets easier and easier. Then these sessions we have together will start to feel too short. But it's definitely a nice recharge for all of us to come together and meditate. But if your mind continues to wander, and it just doesn't seem to want to come back yet, it's okay. Leave it be. One thing that can help is a mantra. The mantra we like to use. Samma Arahant Samma Arahant Samma Arahant. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind. and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Son, Arahant. Son, Arahant. Son, Arahant. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world. And now throughout the universe, thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together, for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pace Gananchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapatamanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Saddha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes, take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now compared to when we just started. It's a great way to gauge and see how you're doing. If you feel okay, great. If you feel, it's okay. Because every session's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. Because the days that are almost good, we get to see what are our challenges, the things that we can work on, or learn how to let go of better, or realize a certain tool doesn't work as well for you. For example, the mantra might be great for you, or it might not be your thing. Totally fine. They are tools. You use them when they work for what it's used for. So, for example, the mantra tends to be more for relaxation. The meditation object or visualization is more for focus. They both can do both jobs, but for some people, it tends to be better one way or the other, and adjust to you. So before we go into questions and comments, and I see a few big ones today from both Facebook and YouTube. Okay, I'd like to share with you guys just some words of wisdom from my master, Longpa Mashiyo. Today is about the happy sun. He tells us the eternal sun will arise when our mind is at a standstill. It will be like a bright object shining day and night. The ordinary sun shines half a day, then fades away. But when we attain the eternal sun, our life will never be in darkness. So what he's talking about here is our meditation experience. As we practice more and more, we'll be able to start to feel this light of peace from within. For some of us, we see this light of peace. And when we are able to have it with us all the time, it gives us this peace. It keeps our calm, helps us keep centered, enjoying life, not enduring it. So I hope you all are able to attain this happy sun, the sun that shines day and night, always for you. So just some words of encouragement to keep your practice. That way you'll continue to get better and better and be able to feel and apply all the benefits of meditation. Okay, so now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions. Though we had to start first with Facebook. Hello, Beverly. She says, can you help me understand karma? Someone told me not to blame others because I'm just experiencing my own karma. They also said not to blame myself, to be kind to myself. Do you have any idea how? Thank you, dear LB Clint. Okay, thank you very much, Beverly, for your question. So, number one, with that statement, what you're experiencing, okay, let's see here. It says not to blame anything because what you're experiencing is your own karma. That statement is true. Yes, whatever's going on in your life, it is indeed your karma. But just because it's your karma doesn't mean you can't change it, okay? So, for example, if the karma's coming, it's like what you've done in the past, whether it be this lifetime or other lifetimes. Believe it or not, it's okay. But this is just the understanding of it. It's that we made some kind of mistake in the past. That's why that bad karma is now going into fruition now. In a way, it's similar to planting or farming. So if you plant, for example, if you plant soybeans, do you know how long it takes for them to sprout into bean sprouts? Like a week. It takes a really short time. But how does the bean sprout taste? Not much flavor. How about strawberries? You plant strawberries, it takes about 3 months. How does it taste? Definitely better than the bean sprouts, right? Takes a bit more time, but much more flavorful. Mangoes. Do you know how long it takes from the day you plant the seed to actually getting fruit? It takes 5 years for the tree to grow enough, and then still be able to bear fruit itself. But the flavor of the mango compared to the strawberry, whoo, and even more so compared to the bean sprout. This is like our karma. You Usually we think of good karma as fruit, but you can also say that's the same thing with our bad karma. Sometimes we don't see it in this lifetime. Sometimes it comes off like this. So that's why we always give the analogy of water and salt. Yes, the karma is coming from other lifetimes, and this lifetime it's still coming. But what's important is if you think of water, the clean water, like our goodness, the good karma, think of the salt like our bad karma or demerit. And let's say we have a glass of water. We have a glass of water, clean. Drink the water, pure. Now let's add a teaspoon of salt. How does the water taste? Salty, right? Okay, let's say now we get a pail of water, a bucket. Fill it with water, and then same tablespoon of salt, or tablespoon of salt. How does the water taste? Well, very lightly salty. Might taste it a little bit. Let's say a swimming pool or a lake full of water, and then you had the same tablespoon of salt. You can't taste the salt. So the water is our goodness, the salt is the bad karma. The flavor of the water is the outcome. We're always drinking water. We're always using our goodness, that good karma. That's why we continue to live, why we continue to have things, why we continue to be able to do what we do. So we're always using it. That's why someone can start off, have so much wonderful things, and suddenly bad times happen. This is the thing. If you only use up the water, never add any water, it's going to run out. So we always tell you, keep practicing, add more water. As you add more water, the flavor stays pure. It doesn't make the salt disappear. The salt's still there, but the flavor is not able to come out because it's not enough. It's diluted. A scientific word today. So that's how we deal with it. When we have bad things happen, okay, I'm a little low on merit, a little low on bun. I like how Kunyai also explained. Think of it like you're going through a canal. So in Thailand, there's a lot of canals. You're on a boat, you're in a canal to get to where you need to go. When there's a lot of water, very easy to travel. But when there's low water, all the branches and stuff, the debris under the water silently starts to tick out, making it very difficult, a lot of obstacles to get through. Same thing. So when you have a lot of water, everything just flows easier. If you're kind of low on water, there will be obstacles. So whenever you start to have obstacles, think to yourself, I'm a little low on bun. I need a little bit more bun, more goodness. So do what you can. In Buddhism, we say there are 3 ways. Generosity, making a donation, helping someone out. Overall, being kind and helping. Number 2, keeping precepts. Pretty much morality, not hurting others. Number 3, through purifying the mind, through meditation. So as we meditate together, we're actually adding water to our pool. So continue to practice. It's very beneficial to you. Okay? Thank you very much for your question. Okay. Oh, hello, Jindana. And, so keep doing good things and don't worry about it. Kind of like that, in a sense, is that if you keep worrying about the bad karma, you're giving the karma more power. So think of it like if you're in the pool looking for the salt, and you grab the salt. So how does the water taste right there? Salty. It's like you're grabbing the salt, you're putting it into yourself on purpose. So have your mind on the goodness. This is why we say think positively. But it doesn't mean everything's butterflies and rainbows, okay? It's that we look for the positivity to help us deal with what's in front of us. So we have the encouragement to move forward. But not, everything's fine. No, everything's fine. There's nothing wrong. When it's clearly there's something wrong. When there's something wrong, it's not to say there's nothing wrong. But we look for the good so we can feel encouraged to deal with what's wrong. So we can fix it. Okay? All right. Thank you for your questions. Okay, on to YouTube. Oh, hello, Terry. Thanks for saying hi. And then Lisa says, how to stop oneself from getting lost in their own thoughts. Yes, so with meditation, that's why we're practicing. How do we stop ourselves is first, you have to be aware that you're starting to go in that cycle of thinking and thinking and thinking. If you're not aware of it, there's no way to stop because you don't realize it. But once you start to realize, oops, I'm thinking, I'm going into it again. Take a breath, slow down, and then use your meditation tools. Use a thing that works for you, whether it be the mantra, the meditation object, or even just simply breathing and doing the body scan. Because in order to stop allowing ourselves to keep going, first we need to be aware of it. This is why we practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is awareness, but to practice it, it needs both relaxation and awareness. So first we're aware and go, oh, oops, calm down. It's okay. I made a slip. It's not the end of the world, okay? If your mind starts to ramble, it's okay. We're human. We're normal. And then just coming back, and then step by step, okay? So it's really first being aware. When you're able to be aware, just like in meditation, do the same things to get us back to our center. And then this is also asking, have you thought about doing a bedtime story on Buddhism? No, I've never. There are plenty of stories in Buddhism. Maybe you meant have like me just talking about them? Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, Hagzu says, how can you regain faith that things will get better if you lost that faith for whatever reason? Not always easy. It's really up to your situation and your own mindset. And also, this is why whenever you're down, it's good to have good friends. In Buddhism, we call kalyanamit, virtuous friends. Friends who will help you in times of need. That's why I give that blessing at the end. Because when we have friends who will help lift us up, help guide us, it makes it much easier to be confident that these kind of things will happen. The thing is, it's also up to how much you believe in the goodness. Belief is always up to the person. That's why religions exist, why there's so many. They're all saying similar things, slightly different. It's kind of like different flavors of ice cream. It's not one's better than the other, it's your preference. But the main thing on all the religions and faith in general is just that to have ourselves realize, yes, we can be better. We can do better. We can get through this. It's to make sure we realize we don't have to give up and we can get through it. If you allow yourself to give up, it's a really steep slope. So practice little by little, okay? Hello, John. Says thank you. Okay. Oh, John's asking, is there any difference in the way we should practice to target specific issues in the mind? I struggle greatly with OCD. Okay. So, with specific things like OCD, this one it will take a lot of practice. Because obsessive compulsive disorder is that you like to do something over and over. Now, a lot of people think OCD is just about cleaning. There's many different types. So, realizing one, you probably already realized what is it that you tend to do. What's your compulsive thing that you do? When, the things that we do, sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's when you do it too much. So, again, it's awareness. Having that time to practice that awareness, to have that relaxation and awareness, to be able to see, oh, oops, I'm starting to do it too much again. Take a step back instead of feeling bad or beating yourself up about it. It's going to be a challenging time. It will take time to lessen it little by little. But as your mind becomes more calm and you're able to be more aware, and I'm not saying aware like you're always aware of everything. It's you're being aware of yourself where you are in, it's like, I know what I'm doing this, and I go, okay, now it's time to slow down. And you're able to get that. That's what we're working for, okay? All right, thank you for your question. Okay. All right, then, hello, Courtney. Thanks for joining. Fair to say hi. And hello, Pinui and Khalib. So, as now time has come to a close, I'd like to give you all a blessing before you go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your life. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. And for those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer and we can chat some more. Take care, everyone.